Hello YouTube! Flashlight Enthusiast here. As you can see, I got my hands finally on this little bad boy, Noctigon K9.3. A friend of mine sent it for me to review, so I really appreciate it. Thank you very much. As you know guys, this is one of Hank Wang's newest prodigy sons, so I'm pretty proud that he actually made this. Finally, the Noctigon flashlight for 21700 cells that is EDC friendly, pocket friendly, and it's not a thrower like K1. And actually, we've got two flashlights built into one. So we've got channel 1 and channel 2, toggle between them in Anduril 2 UI. Wow, look at that little boy. As I mentioned, I got this one from a friend for review, so I cannot show you the box and all the accessories you get, but I can assure you that everything is listed on the website. It will be included in the set, and it will look like any standard emissary Noctigon box, just like the one I have here from the KR4, something like that. Alright guys, this flashlight is definitely built excellent. I mean, the finish and build quality is always excellent on this Hank flashlights. So as you can see, we've got stainless steel bezel with a little bit granulation. It is really sexy. I mean, wow. The looks of these flashlights are amazing. Look at that. Isn't it beautiful? Wow. Lightest switch, auxiliary LEDs. This one is green anodization, but you can also choose from dark gray and black. Lanyard hole, obviously. Wow, and this cooling fins. Ooh, it is a little bit square, as you can see. Alright. Yeah, this flashlight operates on a single 21700 cell. As you can see, the threads are also excellent. I use the Samsung 40T for my tests here. Beryllium copper springs for excellent low resistance. And the same spring at the bottom here. Right, let's load it up. Friends are really smooth. Alright, so as you can see, we've got the lightest switch that you can choose from 6 different colors. Unfortunately, it is not RGB like auxiliary LEDs, but you can choose 6 different colors while ordering on the website. So cool white, warm white, amber, cyan, red, or green. That's very nice. But auxiliary LEDs are actually RGB, so let me show you. So as you can see, we've got cyan, white, some disco modes, and then red, yellow, green, cyan, blue, purple, and so on and so on. Let's leave purple for the time being. Alright, so the main selling point of this flashlight is actually being 2 flashlights instead of 1 in one single body. How Hank did achieve this? Actually, we've got the Anduril 2 special function to change brightness, or actually the tint temperature. So when you turn on the flashlight, you can double click and hold to toggle between the 2 channels. Right? So as you can see, we've got the triple channel 2 and 9 LEDs for the channel 1. 1, 2, 3, and we just toggle between the channels. So on the first channel, this particular sample has the SSD 20 LEDs 4000K 95 CRI, but you can also choose from other SSD 20s, XPL High or Nicha E21A or SSD 20 Deep Red, but on the second channel, this triple, you can actually select SST20s, both white and deep red, but also W1 Osram green or yellow. This one particularly is actually SST20 2700, so warm white. Very nice mechanics, and I actually adore the idea of having two different channels and LED tints that I can switch between in one single flashlight. And that actually translates in a little bit pricey offer from Hank Wang, because the standard basic version costs almost $120, but when you would like to order some better LEDs, then you will have to add around $20, so $140. And if you like some Osram or deep red SST20 on the second channel, again $6 more. So in the highest variant, the most expensive variant, you're getting $140-ish flashlight, so a little bit expensive, but on the other hand you're getting much more than from the competition. So is it worth it? I don't know, you should answer that yourself. Okay, so basic UI is definitely one click for on, one click for off. It's Anduril 2, so every function I covered in this video you can click right here in the top right corner. So when the flashlight is on, hold the button to increase and then again to decrease the brightness. Alright, as I showed you before, double click and hold to toggle between the channel 1 and channel 2. And obviously in any situation you can always double tap for max ramp and then double tap again to turbo if you actually didn't mess up with your settings. So yeah, the more important thing is that the LEDs under the switch are synchronized with auxiliary LEDs here. So whenever mode you used of auxiliary LEDs here, it will also change the brightness of the switch auxiliary LEDs. So when I 7 click here, as you can see, we've got blinking of the auxiliary LEDs. We also got blinking of the side switch. Alright, I hope you get it. And now it's off. Okay, so the flashlight also features the USB-C charging port, which is typically for Noctigon series hidden in the threads. So you have to unscrew the head, and now we've got the USB-C charging port. The LEDs hidden under this white piece also show you the button, the status of the charging. So you've got the green and the red LEDs to show you the charging either in progress or charging finished. It is a very secure method of hiding the charging port, because the O-ring and the flashlight body protect the delicate charging port from intrusion of dust and water. Okay guys, let's show you the runtime graph. As you can see right now on the screen, obviously I've tested this one, and in turbo mode it is quite impressive. I mean, for 60 degrees Celsius thermal limit, it could stabilize at around 600 lumens for 1.5 hours, so very nice. As you can see, the Hank constant current is definitely doing its work. I remind you that on the first channel we've got 9 amps constant current plus the MOSFET driver, but on the second channel we only have 5 amps for the 3 LEDs, which is, I believe, a little bit too low. Well, I'm not an engineer, but definitely I would like to see a little bit more power for these 3 LEDs. I mean, a little bit like 9 amps to really show it powerful. As you would see in the beam shots, these LEDs are something that are not that impressive if you're used to, you know, the Emisar D4 or FW3A, that you know, from 3 LEDs they can squeeze almost 3000 lumens. Here we've got a little bit around like 1500 on the second channel, and on the first channel we've got on the SST20s we've got like 5000 lumens on this high Serai version. But still, As you can see on the zoom in chart, we've got a little bit, right, 90% of output before it dropped after 70 seconds, so still over a minute of turbo runtime that you won't notice any step down. So definitely an excellent result. As soon comes the max ramp, still the stabilization around 640 lumens for the same amount, but just the step down is a little bit more gradual. As you can see, we've got the start point and around 2500 lumens, and after 2 minutes it only started to step down more rapidly. So definitely a nice sustainable output, and then it drops slowly to a 640 lumens and stabilizes there. So yeah, for that compact flashlight is definitely an excellent result, concerning that it does not have the boost or buck driver. It is still a MOSFET constant current driver. So yeah, definitely excellent job, Hank, here. Excellent job. Now let's go to the forest and show you some beam shots of both channels and compare it to the Fireflies E12R. Noctigon K9.3 SSD20 4000K, channel 1, and that is the turbo mode. Narrow beam, not that focused, but also not much light on the side, just a focus hotspot. Now the second channel, 2700K SSD20, and that is the turbo mode. A little bit more wide beam, as I might say, but it's not a typical flutter, you might say. Channel 1, channel 2, channel 1, channel 2. E12R, max ramp, turbo, K9.3, channel 2, channel 1, turbo, channel 2, channel 1, turbo. Okie dokie, let's sum it up. I definitely enjoyed reviewing this flashlight for only a couple days, but still I fell in love with this construction, and I would probably order one for myself. As a matter of LED choice, I would probably go with SSD20's LEDs because the higher CRI, and still the budget price of this flashlight because it's the cheapest version. So yeah, if the price is not concerned with you, then definitely probably go with the XPIL High version and maybe some Osram because they look awesome. But when you're looking for a budget-friendly option, then maybe, just maybe, you should consider Fireflies E12R if you don't need the second channel. I mean, because if you're looking for a flashlight that will exchange two of your flashlights, then definitely Noctigon is just beyond the competition, alright? Definitely beautiful auxiliary LEDs. I love this view. Wow. I mean, this is a piece of art, really. And the glowing switch, definitely nice addition to my collection. Build quality is excellent as usual, so definitely recommending this flashlight for you guys, especially if you're looking for a, two-channel flashlight. Then definitely look no further than Noctigon K9.3. I bought this one. I will buy this one probably, but this one I got from my friend, which comes, you can buy it on the internationaloutdoor.com. You can see the address right now on the screen, guys. I hope I answered all of these questions concerning this flashlight. If you have any additional questions, please leave them in the comment section below. And if you appreciate the video, please click the thumbs up and subscription, because more videos are on the way. Thank you so much for watching. That's it for today, and we will see you in the next one.